It's a Stagg G-Force and it's racing car mode. The owner thinks it looks ugly. I tend to sort of agree with him. It is a bit tacky, but what I'm going to do is strip it right down, hand the body and the neck back to the owner, and he's going to do something special with them paint-wise. He's bought all new equipment, and he's going to make this in a nice guitar. It's going to still be standing out with a smashing colour. I've seen the colour, and I get to keep all the bits and pieces because he's going to replace the pickups and everything. So that's my job, is to strip it down to the bare minimum. I'll let you see it, and we'll see if there's anything interesting in it. It's got some exhaust holes there to let the exhaust out. Right, okay. Clippers, clippers, clippers. I've loosened the strings. Oh, Georgie girl will become. I forgot about Georgie girl. She'd come running in seconds because she hears the strings. Oh, did I speak of the devil? Speak of the devil. Hey, I forgot about you when I loosen strings. Did you hear the noise and you think it's fun time? Don't you? You think it's fun time. Are you telling me you want to cuddle, or do you want to play with the strings? Have you made up your mind yet? If I keep talking, I think you think I'm talking to you, so you want cuddles. So, are you wanting these strings? No, I don't think you are, and I'm going to put them away in the bin. They're dirty, 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 dirty strings. Oh, and Georgie girl wants a cuddle. Come on, girl. Oh, yes. Pause time. Pause. Two meanings there. Pause and pause. Well, okay. That's one of the problems of having Georgie girl as one of the stars of the show. What am I talking about? That's one of the problems with having Georgie go as the star of the show. She is the star. And when she calls for something, she gets something. So that's the end of it as far as that's concerned. She gets what she wants. If she wants a cuddle, she gets the cuddle. To take them out too. Take them off, take them off. That bridge should pop out. Yeah, it's not popping out. Let's just try it with a screwdriver to see if it's just, yeah, it's just a little bit tight. That's it. The bling is all pretty good, so I don't want to see how I don't want to scratch it, and they have to come off. I don't know whether he's going to replace these with a different color. I actually probably would recommend him to go for a different color, knowing the color he's going to be doing this, which you will see. That'll have to come out as well. But I do recommend him to consider going for a different color on the bling if he's going to make this the special guitar that I think he will do. I don't have a jug. Where's my jug? Where's my... These are carry-out containers, and I bought a whole pile of them from Amazon, and I think I've used them up, but they certainly have tidied up my storage. I think I'll have to buy a few more. Nice, neat wiring, nothing exciting, no copper shielding, so I will probably do something about that. Right, okay. I think, it's got to be electric. It's got to be electric. My friends are electric. Sharp though, too sharp. Is it? Yeah, well, maybe not, we'll see. There's too many screws to do by hand. It all looks very nice and these will come in useful to me. Oh, somebody's put in the wrong screw, but that's not a problem. Somebody's put in a minor screw when it should be a longer screw. But these pickups will come in very useful to me indeed. Somebody will want a pickup or two, and that they should be fine. I might even... The white is a bit gaudy looking though. Well, we'll see. Now we'll have to worry about them in a second. Let's take off the rest of the knobs. So just pull knobs. They're just pull knobs. And I'm going to use a little pair of pliers just to loosen this. Right, okay. Beautiful. That's a bad expression I've got into right, okay. It actually is me preparing myself mentally to do what I'm just about to do. I'd say, right, okay. So I don't think I'm going to get out of it. I don't think it's that serious of a flaw, a personality flaw of mine, to take a whole set of elocution lessons about. Yeah. What do you think? Not you, Georgie girl. I was talking to whoever's watching this video. Okay. Now that's moving, so I need to hold it on the inside. And I'll probably put this up and then put it up when I'm putting it all back together again, and put up another half of the video. This will be first half, and then there'll be a second half, because it might be a couple of weeks before I get this back, so I might as well stick it up on YouTube, Rumble. I put it on Rumble too. I would like to get away from YouTube, but because I don't finance the movies. Well, actually, listen. I could make a bit more money for the animals if I did finance these things on YouTube. I'm just going to chip those off. So I'm told by those in the know that if anybody's watching these things, if they click like, where's the clippers? If they click like and even subscribe, it helps to get me up to 1,000 viewers. And if I get to 1,000 viewers, then I can stick some money on this thing. What did I do with those clippers? I have a set of clippers. I'm going to have to use the bigger clippers. And I'm just going to clip these right like that, and the earth wire. So if you could do me the favor of clicking like and subscribe, it might actually make a few pennies for the animals. What do you think of that? And it costs you nothing. Except for, it is quite a stressful thing though to go like and subscribe. I don't like asking. I actually don't like asking, you know, because I don't do this for my money. I do it for the animals, and I'm not one of the... Do you know one of the things, one of my flaws is I hate press. I was telling you one of my many flaws, and I looked up and saw that the movie had stopped. I think that it ran out of space. But one of my many flaws is that I don't like receiving gifts. I don't like asking people for people. I'm just such an independent person. I'd rather give a gift than take it. And so asking people to do something for me is sort of foreign to my nature. But as it's for the animals, then I can endure the embarrassment and ask you to please subscribe. So that's the last time I'm going to ask you. It's just uncomfortable to ask people to do. Georgie girl wants a cuddle again. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Now that was a short cuddle, but now I'm depressed. Do you know why I'm depressed? Because she likes to chase SD cards, and I just discovered that one of my SD cards is missing. One of the ones that I paid 42 quid for, and it's possible she may have knocked it into the bin which was sitting below it, and I've emptied the bin. But it's possible it may not be there. But do I go out and go into the bin and try to retrieve it? We'll see. I'm going to do this first. Nothing written on it, no serial number, and just those to take off. Then I'll do the neck. Now how am I going to take those off? It doesn't matter too much about scratching it, but I don't want to go crazy and scratch it without consideration, so we'll just see if they will come off without a lot of hassle. And they're not going to come off without a lot of hassle. They're pushed into there with a machine plugged in hard. So he's gonna have to get down to that. That probably is a decal, and he's gonna have to sand down in there. But those are not coming out. They're not screwed in. They're pressed in. So he gets this back again, and he's gonna have to work around that. But that's not a huge deal. He can work around that. Tape them off. Then I do the neck, and then I'll post this up and let you see it all. See the exhaust system. Not a bad idea. It actually looks, they look, because you cut holes in them, you're reducing the weight of it. But you're not reducing the strength of it very much, because of the shape of the hole gives it in strength. So probably I would have cut some more, make it even lighter. Right, that's it, and he's going to have to tape around that. He's going to have to tape around that, and he's going to have to work around the earth wire. But he knows what he's doing as far as painting is concerned, so I look forward to this coming back again. Right, let's get the neck done. Get the bling off the neck. And I'll remind him that maybe he should consider changing the colour of these to gold. Yeah, what I thought it was. These tuners are that good that they haven't even had the plastic taken off them. Yeah. Well, just leave the plastic on. A lot of people don't even know that there is plastic on these things. Have you looked in the back of your guitar to make sure that all the plastic's been taken off the chrome? In this instance, it's pure white beneath it, so that plastic has been protecting that all this time. And I think it may be about 3 years old, this guitar. These guitars are worth 200 quid if you want to buy them new. You can get them second hand down to 175, etc. The same guitar, same colour, same sporty logo and everything like that there. Although I know that he did not pay near that for this, because I know he's going to do something with it. So I look forward to seeing what his paint job's like, because if he does a good paint job, then I can recommend him. Although I don't think he needs the business. He's got so many businesses and hobbies that he doesn't need another stress in his life, I'm sure. I'm so glad that I decided to do this for charity. I would not like to do it for a living, because then you're under pressure, more pressure for deadlines, all sorts of things. You're doing it for money, because you're then handing it to the chappie to say, look there, I've done my job now. It's worth a certain amount of money, so now pay me. And it doesn't fit into my nature to do that. So I hand them back the guitars, and sometimes they ask me, how much should I donate? And I would say, not a lot. Donate what you think. Donate your life savings if you think it's worth it. And I sort of try to give them a little guideline, but I don't tell them you have to do this or give this certain amount of money. Maybe that's the wrong way to do it. Maybe I should be saying that was definitely worth 50 quid, 60 quid, 100 quid, whatever it was. Some of the jobs I do, you could not afford to be 500 quid, but I still would say to them, send in 50 quid or something like that there. Right, so that's it, and it's all ready to go, and I shall ring him up and let him know, and I'll put this all away. Okay? And what's they say? Oh, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Do I sound professional or what?